What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG, back with your daily dose of Edison. Today we have round number 3 between Ernie playing Vayu Turbo versus James on Hero Beat, I believe. I believe it's Hero Beat. I saw some Bubblemans in there, but I don't think there's like Divas in it, but we'll see shortly. He's got summon Alias. It's gonna get banished with Dimensional Prison, and yeah, okay. So James has the Cybrina sleeves from Mana Moon. It's like a fusion between Psylocke and Sabrina from the original 151, or from I guess Red and Blue, and she morphed it into that artwork, which is super sick. Okay, Raiko's gonna ping the Stratos. Gores goes down along with Torrential and MST. Not the best mills, unfortunately, but you know, with Raiko, it's random. Sometimes you can mill, a literal synchro, and sometimes you'll mill very important cards, all one-ofs. So it is what it is. Here comes second alien. Man, those are beautiful alias. I'll take 19 here. I've been playing with common cards as of late. Like my Blackwing list is completely common, except for the Dark Arm Dragon. It's a cheap secret rare. But the secret rare I have is pretty cool. Ooh, Trap Dust Shoes. Gotta take a look at the hand. We got Bubble Man, Double Miracle Fusion, Hero Blast, and Mirror Force. So Bubbleman's gotta go. That was the only water that James had to make a 0. So the Trap Dust Shoot doing pretty cool things, defending us against a bigger threat. Yeah, we're taking another 19. Yeah, the start from Ernie's not very strong. The only thing he really had to get his engines going is the Raiko, and that kind of missed as well. So he's gonna go Call the Haunted. We'll go into Bubble Man, and Mirror Force is going to handle the Stratos and Alias. All right, set 2 more back row, Mirror Force and Hero Blast. He feels comfortable setting more into Ernie's 2 back row, just because if he does Heavy Storm, it's going to be even exchange of cards, not the best value, right? He does have a Dark Grepher. Let's see if he has the Dark to pitch with, but he's going to run through all his Raikos first. Raikos and Hamsters, more of a setup card. I mean, Dark Grepher is also set up, but yeah. Definitely want to be using those Petco cards first. Okay, so we got a mystery card for James, 2 Miracle Fusions, and a Bubble Man. Ooh, he's got super sick hero mat. Huh. That's super cool. It's on a cloth mat too, so. Alright, Dark Grepher. Hero Blast will be used. That's gonna ping it. I don't know if Ernie called priority or not, but looks like he did. He's gonna send the Vayu, and Sirocco will go down. I guess he could have saved the Hero Blast for later, to when he maybe he just attacks with Dark Grepher, saves himself the battle phase. Maybe this Armwing doesn't come out. Does he attack here? Kind of spooky, just because the way Hero Beat is crafted is there's a lot of defense, a lot of bottomless and deep prisons, Torrential, Mirror Force. Yeah, he's just gonna use it as a wall. Here comes the Alias we got from the Hero Blast, and we're swinging on the face down. It's a plague. All right, we're setting 2 more back row. Yeah, this is pretty gross. Pretty nasty. Oh, deck devastation virus. Okay, interesting. The Bubble Man will go to grave. We got a couple more ticks off this deck Devi. And then what are we going with this deck Devi? Because we took down our wall. Heavy. Oh boy. Solemn Judgment will be used, and another Solemn will be activated in response. Holy moly. Solemn on Solemn action is going to put both of our players at 2100 and 4000. I feel like James comes out a little bit more on top. Even though he lost his Mirror Force, Hero Blast, Gemini Spark, just a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I guess it really depends on Ernie's hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 4 darks, potential Dark Arm Dragon. If there's a Dark Arm Dragon here, that'd be very, very scary. But James can just go activate Miracle Fusion if Ernie doesn't have a way to. Oh, Caius. Okay, Caius is gonna burn the Alias, and we're gonna take 24 here. But I think James can just go Miracle Fusion, and then he might be cooked. So we're gonna go E Emergency Call, go into Alias, Miracle Fusion, and that's, yeah, he just activate double Miracle Fusion if he wants, and or just attack with 0 too. So we're going to a game number 2. James is up 1. That was a big heavy storm, but the storm was not enough. Okay, we're gonna charge a Light Brigade for the dog. Necro Gardener hits the grave, but so does Return. And I think the gripe with a lot of Vayu Turbo players, like, I keep milling my Burial, my Dark Arm Dragon in Return. Yeah, well, you keep milling your Vayus and Sirokkos too, and Plagues and Necros, so like, you gotta deal with it. It just is what it is. And you know, I'm sure Ernie's not happy seeing that purple card in the grave, but I'm sure he's used to it too. Card Trooper. Oh my goodness. Mills a Vayu and a Plague. Okay. All right. Yeah, sometimes this happens too. So. All right. Let's see. Do we Necro here? Does he want to keep this boy on board for another turn? No, he doesn't. He's not interested. We'll take 15 here. Yeah, so milling the bad, but there's also milling with the good. And Gemini Spark will be used on this Cyber Dragon. We're going to replace our card with draw. Here comes Allure Darkness. And then I'm pretty sure Ernie's deck is like completely foiled out, like as high rarity as possible. It's pretty nice to see. Okay, T-set pass. Here comes Alias number 2. And Raiko will strike him down. Yeah, so Brain Control, Gores gets milled. Don't have to worry about those cards anymore. Don't have to worry about Brain, Gores, Return. So that gives us a sense of relief if you're James. Ooh, it is Diva Hero Beat. Okay, this is our first time seeing the Diva. Into Gilman. That's gonna let us go into a 5-star, but let's see if he wants to attack separately first and then go up into something bigger. Now we're gonna go up, straight up into Android, swing for 24. Deep Prison will be used. So yeah, you know, if we attack with Diva and Gilman, he might Deep Prison one of those blue pieces. We probably get more damage, right? Attacking separately, but this Kaiku is an issue. Oh, the second Deep Prison is there for Ernie. Oh my goodness, that would have been a haymaker right there. Would have eviscerated his graveyard, but the second Deep Prison right off the bat protects things, and then Consecrated Light's gonna hit the board. This ball light can really make things difficult. It's not as bad for Vayu Turbo, since they have built-in Raikos and hamsters to deal with this card, but and Cyber Dragons. That's gonna do 21. But it can be difficult to navigate around if you don't have those pieces in hand. All right, we'll pass. You can set in front of it and then like maybe curate into something bigger. But let's see if he has a second Gilman. Nope, it's gonna be Diva into Diva. Okay. Do you have any back row to protect this? Oh yeah. Do we have back row? Yes, we do. 4 back row go down. And we're gonna special Bubble Man. Okay. So I think is if you have no cards in hand, you get to draw some stuff. Is what I'm guessing. It like replaces. Yeah. Okay. Torrential. No, it's when you draw. I think it's when you draw the Bowman Man or something like that. Like it has to be like off the rip, not from hand. So, but if it's no cards in hand, I think you can special. So Torrential is used. We're gonna summon 0, and James is in a really nice position right now. He's got a 0. He's got back row. We're gonna take 25 here. Put us down to 4,000. We know Gores is not in the hand since it's in the grave. So we can rest easy knowing that. With 3 back row, that's a lot to test for. A lot to... Yeah, and the biggest threat on board is definitely the 0, right? If we're gonna pop anything, attack anything, put anything on board, it's gonna have to be something to deal with 0. Because if we put anything past like more than just 1 monster past this guy, he's gonna get too much value. So essentially we want to deal with this card with just like 1 card, ideally, like set Raiko pass, and then the Raiko pops it. But it doesn't look like he has that answer, just based on how Ernie's manipulating his cards. Okay, we're gonna go top deck for Plague, and we're gonna go for Caius. He had a couple options there. He could have gone normal summon Sirocco and then top deck for Plague, go for Black Rose. But with that play, it gets stopped if James has Bottomless. So he goes for the more conservative play and actually goes for the Caius. That way, if there is a Bottomless, right, then, well, James is not going to be really interested in using it just because 0 is going to answer it anyways. But yeah, Caius definitely the more surefire play. I might have, but personally, I might have gone for the Black Rose play just because the way that these cards were set, they were chilling in hand for a while, and then he goes set 4, go into Bubble Man, trying to go into a Synchro. And then since we torrential the board, maybe the other 4 back row, 3 or 4 back row, are actually just like spells. So he might have been safe going into that Sirocco. But it really depends on the middle card. We'll pay attention to when it gets flipped, see if our guess was right. But I mean, the way that things are shaping out for Ernie, not looking so bad. We have an Arm Wing, we have a Dark Grepher. Like, do I tag? Do I get Mirror Force and lose? I don't know. Yeah, but if I'm behind, sometimes I'll make rash decisions and just go. Yeah, and just force my opponent to have it. We take 4 here. Hero Blast will be used onto the Dark Grepher. Very nice answer. And then we'll take 23. Cool. And then we have 1 lonely back row. No deep prisons left unless Ernie has included a 3rd copy. Oh my gosh, here comes the Dark Arm Dragon. 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna pop that last back row. Let's see what it is. What's behind door number 1? It is the brain control. Okay, so that Black Rose play might have been pretty sick. It's just the way that James had set up that play is, you know, why I think it might have been safe to go the Sirocco Black Rose route, but to make sure he didn't lose the game on the spot. Oh my gosh, Solemn Judgment will be used on the Gemini Spark. Here comes the Bubble Man. Okay, so I guess it's if you control no cards into Miracle Fusion. Oh my goodness. So Ernie has paid half his life points with that Solemn on the Gemini Spark. Here comes Zero swinging over for 200 damage. And now, yeah, the tides have turned. Just like that, the Bull Man putting in a ton of work. So I guess it's like if you have no cards or something, then he starts drawing stuff. You can special and draw. Okay, Zero swings over for 200. Wow. As soon as I saw that Dark Arm Dragon, I thought James was cooked. I was like, all right, pick up your cards. Let's go to a game number 3. But with this Zero on board, all of our stuff is going to go down. And most of our cards are in the grave or in the banish zone. So the only way to really get at it is if we have the burial. And we'll draw, set a card. Miracle Fusion. Number 2 will be activated. Holy moly. Actually, this might be number 3. 3 Miracle Fusions because we have 2 in the banish, 1 on the field. Yeah, this is the 3rd Miracle Fusion of this game. He's gonna check to see what it is. Hamster has no targets. We'll draw into our last card. Burial into Solemn Judgment. And James takes the game 2-0. Congratulations, James. That was a super sick set. That Bubble Man. Whew. So he goes, all this stuff. Yeah, wait. So his last card, Bubble Man. If I control no monsters or spells or I guess anything, you can special it. And then you draw 2 cards off the rip. The rip is Miracle Fusion. That is so sick. Yeah, man. As soon as I saw this, like this board, I was like, man, you're cooked. There's nothing you can do. But let's see. Wait, so was that off the top? So maybe it's off the top. No, oh no, because he goes Hero Blast. Yeah, he goes draw. Yeah. So I guess it's just if you have just nothing, then you can do stuff. Like you just use all your gas, right? He goes Alias, Spark, try to get rid of this Dark Arm Dragon, Ernie Solemns, because he's like, it's fine. But assuming that that's the last thing, and then here comes the bubble. Bubble Man. That's so sick. Anyways, that was a fun set. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.